Hey y'all, I want to share with you about carrying crosses, going through really rough times with you. Just a thought as I was reflecting on Jesus carrying his cross, in case this would encourage anybody. So one of the things that really helps me and keeps me grounded and keeps my attitude okay, especially when things are unpleasant, is thinking about how Jesus handled things and thinking about particular parts of his life. And I was thinking about as he carried his cross to Calvary. And I've got just a quick little bit of notes that you'll see me looking at, so I don't forget anything. So the first thing that I thought of is probably the most obvious. Jesus's cross was heavy. It was physically heavy to him, just like our crosses can be really, really heavy. We can have health issues, financial issues, family issues. They can be really heavy. Second, physically, the cross was bigger than he was. And our crosses, they can be like way outside of what we can handle. They can be bigger than what we are. Third, it physically hurt him to carry it. It physically hurt him to carry it. And it probably emotionally hurt him to carry it too, as he thought about the betrayal and the abandonment and the rejection. He came out of love and he came to save, and yet he was rejected and abandoned and betrayed. And that had to hurt. And likewise, our crosses can hurt physically. We can have health issues. They could hurt emotionally. We can have family issues, relationship issues, issues at work, issues with friends, what have you. Lastly, as he was walking to Calvary, he fell under the weight of his cross. He physically fell under the weight of his cross, and Simon had to help him carry it. And sometimes, we try to carry our crosses alone. But though he fell physically, as our example, we can't always carry the cross on our own. Always, it's so important that we depend on God. He says his yoke is easy and his burden is light. But also, sometimes we need to depend on somebody else to help us, another human being, to help us carry our cross. Just like Simon helped him carry his. We're not above our master. And the human side of him fell under the weight, and sometimes we too need to reach out under the weight of our cross for help. Galatians, Paul talks about bear another's burden, thus fulfilling the law of Christ. So, just some thoughts today. I hope encourage you. God bless you, and savor your Savior.